Dr. Elena Vasquez adjusted the bioscanner's frequency, her weathered hand steady despite 40 years of xenobiology fieldwork. The readings made no sense. On the barren moon of Kepler 442c, where nothing larger than bacterial mats should survive, her instruments detected a Class A predator signature. Impossible, she muttered, checking the atmospheric composition for the 100th time. The moon's methane-heavy atmosphere and -180 degrees Celsius surface temperature created conditions hostile to most known life forms. Yet something was out there, and it was dying. The source materialized through her thermal scope, a small, trembling mass huddled against the wreckage of what appeared to be a Zephyrian transport vessel. Elena's breath caught. She recognized the distinctive bioluminescent patches and chitinous plating immediately, a shadowmaw cub, one of the most feared predators in the Andromeda sector. Adult shadowmaws stood 3 meters tall, possessed molecular-level claws capable of slicing through titanium, and could phase shift through solid matter for short bursts. The Galactic Empire had classified them as priority alpha threats after the Outer Rim incidents. Elena had seen the aftermath footage, entire colonies reduced to molecular dust. But this wasn't an adult. This was barely larger than a house cat, its bioluminescent patches flickering weakly, its phase-shifting abilities clearly underdeveloped. The cub's 6 eyes tracked Elena's movement, but instead of aggression, she saw something that transcended species: fear, pain, and desperate hope. Against every protocol in the Xenobiological Handbook, Elena activated her suit's environmental filters and approached. The cub didn't attack. It didn't even recoil. Instead, it released a low harmonic frequency, not the bone-chilling screech adult shadowmaws were known for, but something almost melodic. "You're just a baby," Elena whispered, her voice crackling through the comms. "Where's your pack?" The wreckage told the story. Energy burn patterns suggested a military engagement. Scorch marks indicated plasma weaponry, Empire standard issue. Someone had attacked the shadowmaw transport, and this cub was the sole survivor. Elena made a decision that would echo through galactic history. She gathered the cub into her arms, feeling its rapid heartbeat through her environmental suit. The creature's body temperature ran 40 degrees hotter than human normal, but her suit's thermal regulators compensated. To her amazement, the cub's bioluminescent patches began pulsing in a rhythm that matched her own heartbeat. Back at her research station, Elena faced the reality of interspecies care. Shadowmaws were obligate carnivores with a metabolism that required specific amino acid chains found only in their native prey. Using her molecular fabricator, she synthesized protein structures that approximated their dietary needs. The cub, whom she named Umbra, thrived. As months passed, Elena documented behaviors never recorded in imperial databases. Umbra displayed problem-solving intelligence that rivaled dolphin cognition. The creature learned to recognize Elena's emotional states through microexpressions and pheromone analysis, often bringing her small objects when she appeared distressed. Most remarkably, Umbra began mimicking human speech patterns, not through vocal cords, but by modulating its harmonic frequencies to approximate words. The breakthrough came during Elena's 8th month on the moon. While analyzing crystal formations, Elena triggered a seismic sensor that indicated an imminent cave-in. Before she could react, Umbra phase-shifted, grabbed Elena with surprising gentleness, and transported her to safety, the first recorded instance of a shadowmaw using its abilities protectively rather than predatorily. Elena's research logs, transmitted to Earth before her scheduled extraction, sent shockwaves through the Empire's xenobiological community. The data suggested shadowmaws weren't naturally aggressive, their violent encounters with humans occurred only when they perceived threats to their young or territory. When the Empire's retrieval team arrived, they found Elena and Umbra working together, the now adolescent shadowmaw having learned to assist with research protocols. The political implications were staggering. If shadowmaws could be socialized, entire military doctrines required revision. Elena returned to Earth with Umbra, becoming the first human to establish a peaceful relationship with humanity's most feared galactic neighbor. Their partnership revolutionized interspecies diplomacy and challenged fundamental assumptions about predator-prey relationships across the cosmos. Today, 50 years later, the Umbra protocols govern first contact situations throughout the Empire, proving that sometimes the most profound discoveries come not from conquest, but from compassion.